Mark representative, and I just wanted to show everyone today just a little look that I decided to create. It's called Java Mama, and here's the face chart for it. I mapped it out kind of for everyone, and if anybody wants this, I'd be glad to email it to you. This is my model, Catherine, and I'm going to be doing her makeup today. And this Java Mama look, it's kind of like an everyday look, but I called it Java Mama because we're definitely going to be using the eye mark shadow, which is called Java. So what we're going to start out with is the moisturizer, and I'm going to use the Calm and Compose moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer because, like all of the Mark skincare, it has superfruits and superfoods. So that means this one has avocado and oat, which is really good for reducing redness in the skin. I'm going to use the foundation brush. And some people look at me like, what? You use a brush to apply moisturizer? But it's actually really good because all the germs on your fingers and the oil in your fingers will get on your face when you apply moisturizer with your fingers. So I'm just gonna squirt this once and get a little product on my brush. And I'm gonna start, just always remember throughout this demonstration that whenever you first apply the brush to the face, that's when the most product's gonna show up. So, as we know from science classes and things, water and oil detract. So when you put moisture, which is the water, onto an oily surface, it's going to actually pull away that oil from the skin. So I'm going to put it on her T-zone first, because that's going to be the most oily area of her skin. Okay, so Catherine doesn't really have many blemishes to cover, but I really, really like the Save the Day concealer stick. And it has salicylic acid in it, so it actually heals your blemishes as it covers it too. So that's a really good thing. One thing to note though, you don't want to apply this to the under eye if you have under eye circles, which Catherine doesn't, so I'm not going to do that either. Just because it has salicylic acid, which does dry out the skin. So you're going to want to use our other concealer stick, and that's really nice too. You can put it in your hookup. So since she doesn't need any extra coverage, I'm just going to start with the Powder Buff, and this is the Powder Buff in Natural. And I'm actually using the bronzer brush as opposed to the foundation brush. I prefer the flat surface instead of the rounded curve of the foundation brush. So I'm just going to apply that. Again, the most product will come off your brush when you first apply it to the face. So I'm going to apply it to her, around her nose and her cheeks where there might be any kind of little bit of redness. And then basically I'm just going to go out and even the rest of the skin tone in. The one thing about foundation is you only want to use it as much as you absolutely need it. You don't want to have caked on face or anything like that. So now lots of different makeup artists will tell you different things. Personally, in my own opinion, I like to do the mascara next, just because sometimes I will get it, underneath or on the lids of her eyes. And I don't like to do the eyeshadow first, just because then I have to go back in and fix my mistakes from the mascara. And especially with someone like Catherine who has very long eyelashes, this might be an issue. So I always like to start with mascara first. And the thing about mascara, this is Scandalash, and it's in the hookup form. So you can see I have it next to a wing stick. That's really nice. There's also the Make It Big mascara. And I tend to like to use these in conjunction with each other, because I think this really thickens the eyelashes, and it has a bigger brush. So for someone like Catherine with really long eyelashes, that's really good. For someone with shorter eyelashes, that might be kind of difficult to get this brush on a smaller lash. But for her, I'm going to use both because I think both of them together provide a buildable coverage, and you'll see. So I'll start with the Make It Big. I'm going to start at the very tip of her lashes, like where I touch her lid, and wiggle through. And if you wiggle through, I also wanted to let you guys know about my headband today. I just found out that this is on Last Chance, and I bought it for $12. It's now actually $5 on Last Chance, so definitely take advantage of that. Okay, so I went in with Make It Big on her lashes, and now I'm going to go in with Scandalash. And the nice thing about this is it is smaller, but I don't think you need as much of the Scandalash as you do the Make It Big. And I'm just going to go in and use this to lengthen her mascara and her eyelashes, and just use this for the tips. And I really find it really useful to go in with a jagged. And I'm a really big eyelash person. I think eyelashes complete the look. I think it makes you look really girly and pretty. So I really like to do the lower lash line too. Again, different makeup artists may tell you different things. But again, go in the long wear eyeshadow and eyeliner combo, and I love it. As you can see, this is my own personal, and it's definitely been used. This is the color in exposure, so it has 2 shades. Each of them have 2 different shades. The whole compact is $10, and it comes with a little mirror inside. The awesome thing about this is it's not a cream eyeshadow that tends to crease. It's actually a gel-based eyeshadow, so it's smudge-proof, crease-proof, and waterproof, so it'll stay on all day. I'm going to start with her eyeliner application. I start on the outside, where the most product will land, and then I'll slowly retrace my line, and then that helps me to be able to draw the straight line across. I'm just going to go on the other side too. Okay, and then I'm going to use the same product for the application of her eyeshadow. And again, you know, it's smudge-proof, it's crease-proof, it's waterproof, and it makes a great base eyeshadow. So if you want to use this alone, or you want to use it for something underneath another eyeshadow to make it last all day, either way is great. And it's a nice cream natural color, so I love it. So I'm just going to apply that all over the lid here, up until the crease. Okay, so now for the Java, hence the name Java Mama. And that is our famous eye marks. And my favorite trick when doing eye color is to put the lighter shade across the eye, all the way to the brow bone, and then to go in and apply a darker shade to the outer edges of the outer corner of her lid. And it really makes the eye more open and more awake. And I think that's really important, especially for an everyday look. You want to look awake and vibrant. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of retrace my edge of my eyeliner here just as like a starter point. And I'm going to go to the edge of her eyelid here and kind of draw like a backward C. And again, I want the most product to come out here. And then I'm just going to sweep it across, just barely the top. And you definitely don't want half and half on the eyelid. So you want to make sure it really blends. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and on the other eye. Some finishing touches. And this is my new favorite product from Mark. It's Touch and Glow. And they're cream cubes, but it's not like a bronzer. As you can see, it's very pink and golden-y shades. And it can be used as eyeshadow, or it can be used as blush, or just all over the face. Or you could pick like just a few colors or one color, or you can, as I'm doing, swirling my bronzer brush around. And I'm just going to apply that on the apples of her cheeks and then swoop it back. This is one of my favorite products. It's Gloss Gorgeous. It's semi-new from Mark, and it won a ton of awards from different magazines and beauty editors and things like that because of its innovative new technology. And that is that it combines a gloss and a stain in one. So when you apply it, it gives her a little bit of color and it gives her a little bit of gloss, but when the gloss wears off, which all glosses do, the stain will still remain on her lips. And I love this color because it's called Bear, and it looks just like that. It looks very natural, but it still gives her a little bit of color to her lips. And that will just complete her very natural look. And this color is also really good if you want to go for really bold eyes, like a different color or really thick colors or things like that. It's perfect for that because it's very low toned with the lips. So I'm just going to apply that to her lips. And also you want to make sure before you apply any color that your lips are very moisturized, which hers are, so it's totally good. And the cool thing about this too is that it clicks and the products come out right inside the tube there. Okay, so that's the look Java Mama. I hope you guys all liked it. And you can get all these products at kriley.mymarkstore.com. Thank you.